Okay guys, it's been a little while since I've put a video up, and it's because I've been waiting to get this rotisserie. Now, when I got the rotisserie, which very luckily I picked one with a gearbox there to make it easier to rotate the car. When I bought the rotisserie, it doesn't come with brackets that you can bolt to an HK, T or G body without the subframe on, or even with the subframe on. It just has these two little arms that come out. So my friend Adam and I, mostly Adam, got to making these brackets that go underneath and also go up and support the side and the front. And the reason for that is that when you rotate the car, you don't want it to twist. So by securing it in more than 4 places, there's a couple of bolts there, there's one down the bottom, one over there and 2 over that side, it's much stronger than what it would be if I just did it in 2 spots, and it risks swinging when you turn it upside down. It might drop down on that pivot point underneath. This is only 1 bolt. Now, if we look in the back here, I haven't started on the rust repair section yet, because I figured I'm getting this rotisserie. There we go, the rust repair section. I'm getting this rotisserie, and I've got it now, and now I can flip it upside down, and underneath that edge over here I can get all those spot welds off and make it all very, very nice before I go and put the new piece back on again. Now, since we've spoken, I've removed all the hanging panels, the rear windscreen, and like the front, sorry, there's a little bit of insulation in the way from over the fuel tank cover, but like the front, there's no rust in the back of the window. What there was happening though, and as you can see, there has been water that's run down here, and the reason why the water's run down there is because the rubbers that were in there were quite old, and as they get old they shrink, and luckily for me the water going in there was not because it had rust holes, but because the rubber had shrunk. So that's there. Now, I've removed a lot of the chrome stripping, well, all of the chrome stripping, and over the top of the window here, and believe it or not, I've done both sides without damaging my chrome, which is pretty hard to do, that gutter rail. Alright, sorry about the sound of the fan. It's pretty warm in here, and I've just mounted that fan up there yesterday or so, and it's helping keep me cool while I work. And it's keeping the mosquitoes off me, which is even better. Now, the floor's not too bad. I've just cleaned 40 years worth of dirt out of there. Now, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to replace this floor pan. I'm not into doing patches. You can see up here, there's a few holes. Look, I'm not into doing patches. I'll cut that out and probably come right back to the side here, and I'll replace that floor pan. The rest of it's pretty good. I've removed all the roof lining and all the interior everything except for the dash. Now I'm going to have to remove the dash, and I might start on that shortly actually, because my plan is to repaint the whole car inside and out and upside down, and this it's not the cowling, dash this is ferro gold, and it's actually quite faded. so I want to repaint that, and inside these pillars, basically repaint the whole thing inside and out. Now hopefully by tomorrow I'll have the old fuel drained out of that tank, and maybe even the tank out. I still have the diff in the car, and the diff is going to come out, as is the rest of the exhaust, which there isn't much left of it there. And there's a pipe and this little piece here. I'll remove that. I'll remove the suspension and the springs, and probably by tomorrow sometime this thing will be flipped up on the side so that we can get underneath and have a good look at how it is. And when I put the floor pan in there, I'll be able to grind top and bottom with clear access to everything. So I shall give an update tomorrow. Alright guys, have a good one. Cheers.